Hi everybody, got another video for you. I have made another fabric flower and I like them. I think they've turned out really well. And the good thing about these flowers is you can do them sitting on the sofa, in front of the TV. I mean, you might have to do a tiny little bit of prep work, but that's about it. The only thing you need for these is scissors and a magic, well, not a magic component, but a special component. And you can make tons and tons of these while you're sitting in bed watching telly or anywhere. I love them. So anyway, this is the first one, and it's made out of scraps of fabric. Literally just scraps of fabric, and I love it. I mean, you could literally make the base, make the main component of this flower, and then, you know, while you're in bed, and then take them all the next day when you've got a couple of minutes, or you go into your craft room, you know, and then build them up how you want them to. And this one is made out of scrap sort of fabric, which I'm sure everybody's got. This one was made out of scraps of lace, and I think because it's a stiffer material, that it's sort of gone a different shape. I mean, if you can sort of, let me just come out a little bit. If you can see, this one sort of has the triangles here. There's another one here, which I kind of like because, you know, that's kind of how flowers go, really. So, yeah, I kind of like that they all bunch up in that little bit. But yeah, so they're my two flowers. I'm now going to show you real quickly how to make them. So I'll just put these, that's it. Right, all you need is some scissors, literally some scraps of fabric, and I'd say that these scraps of fabric are, let me just get my ruler. Right, these scraps of fabric are literally, I haven't even taken out the wrapper. They are about 4.5, just over 4.5. So 4.5 will be fine. And I think they're about, yeah, see, that one's a bit, just over 1/2 inch. So, but it doesn't really matter. You know, what I would, you can go as long and as short as you, well, you can't go as short as you like, to be honest, but you can go as long and as thin as you like, or as thick as you like. It will change the flower every single time. So you can have this at 6 inches, but try not, you'll struggle if you have it anywhere under 4 inches, because it's really hard to sort of like work with it, to be honest. But I kind of judge these pieces of material on a piece of ribbon, where the thickness is concerned. So there's your scraps of fabric, so you could get them all cut up and ready, or your ribbon and stuff. And then I have these, which are rings. They're 16mm, which I would say is 1/2 inch. 16mm is 1/2 inch, so they're 1/2 inch rings. And what I'm going to show you how to do is, all you do literally is just take your ring, tie a knot, pull it tight, and then get the next one. And don't worry, because it will automatically sit like that, but when you've got lots of them on, it pushes them together. So you get the next one. And this is why, if you have anything under 3 inches, 3 inches, you're going to struggle to tie a knot, especially when there's quite a few on there. So that's all you do, is just literally just tie them, keep tying them, and keep tying them, and keep tying them around the ring until you can't fit any more on. Now this one, I think it's because the material's more, it's sort of got a bit of give in it, so I could fit about 12, between 10 to 12 on here. and yeah, I'm sure there was, yeah, about 10 to 12 on here, so, and I kind of like that. I possibly could have got another one on, to be honest, because, you know, it is a bit gappy. It all depends on how full you want your flower, really, so there's that one. This one, literally, this one did take 10. This one was a little bit more challenging, if you like, because the lace it's quite thick lace. It's about 1.5 inches thick, so but like I said, it all depends on how you want your flower to look. Now, what I meant was by it really doesn't matter how long your bits of ribbon are, and it really doesn't matter whether you get them even or anything like that. You don't have to be that precise, because all you do is literally just after your flower, after you've finished it, completed it, and you've got all your petals on there that you want, and some of them will be longer than others and things like that. Literally just go round and trim them so that they're the length you want. Obviously, the closer to the ring you get, the more sort of fuller they're going to be, but you can have any size flower. Sometimes I struggle with using my fabric flowers on like my vintage toppers and my cards and stuff like that, because the flowers, because I normally work in 6x6, the flowers are just too large. The brilliant thing with this is you can literally, let me just show you. Cut it down, and there you have a little flower. I mean, obviously with more petals on it. That one's a bit longer. So, but you know, I'm not, this is just sort of an example really. So you can have a small, you know, then that means you've got a small fabric flower to put on your work, because I do struggle to put ones like this on, because like I said, I work in 6x6 on scrapbook pages. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love them, or hair accessories and things like that, you know, to jazz up a plain bag or a top or something. I do use my fabric flowers, but I don't manage to use them on cards and things like that because they're just too big. So this is absolutely brilliant for me. I also then in the centre got another little fabric flower and just place that. This one seems to want to go where it wants to go. Place that in the middle of the ring, and then I just got a bead and place that in the middle of the bead, and there you go. I mean, you can see that coming on in the making. I mean, doesn't that look stunning? So I would finish it, but I've got another video I want to do before my little monkeys get home from school. So I hope this has helped you, and give it a go because you'll love it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, happy crafting, and take care.